My makeup is actually breaking out of the bottom of this box. Before I sit down and go through this, someone is letting me know he wants to come out because he keeps biting the bars. 1 second. Wait, I'm doing it. Would you like a nut? Okay, he's happy. Yeah, I've been keeping my makeup in a massive empty Lush box and actually I had another Lush box full of makeup that I emptied a couple of weeks back, and I had another box of makeup under my bed that I emptied a couple of weeks back. Ugh. It was pretty much all out of date makeup. You know the reason why I keep so much of it, or I used to keep so much of it? Like I'm a tiny bit of a hoarder. A few people in my family are. I think perhaps like there's some aspect of that to it, but also being like a creative person, it's very easy to justify it to myself and be like, well, it might come in handy for something, I might need it for something. And I would always think like, what if I do a video that involves makeup or like some kind of costume makeup or something where I need makeup I don't mind ruining, so I'll just keep boxes and boxes of old makeup. But really I don't do a lot with makeup, so I already got rid of 2 boxes worth. This is all the more recent stuff. There might be some old things in here as well. I don't know if it's all cruelty free, I don't know if it's all vegan. I don't remember everything that's in this box. Some of it was also sent to me for free as like press gifts and things, so I didn't buy all this stuff. Yeah, oh, and also I have another 3 bags of makeup down here. It's ridiculous because I wear exactly the same makeup, like, all the time. I'm not exactly known for my creative, amazing makeup looks or anything, am I? I make a makeup tutorial a couple of times a year, maybe. I don't need this much makeup, I really don't. Right, so, a hair teasing comb. Gonna keep this. Oh, I'm sorry, Louis, I forgot you were on the sofa. It didn't hit him, it landed above him. Well, you almost got a nice little back-combed butt. I think I'm gonna keep all of my brushes, at least most of my brushes. This one's dirty, they all need a wash, really. Ooh, a hairband. Micro porous tape. I will keep that. Foot blister stickers. Are there even any in it? Ooh, there are. Okay, well that needs to go somewhere else. It's not makeup. The e.l.f. high definition powder. I've got 2 other powders that I prefer to this. Another e.l.f. one, which might be in here, and a Lush one, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this also. There's no expiration thingy on it, but I've had this for years. You're out powder, goodbye. Which palette is this? Ooh, broken, of course it is, they're all broken. Look, there's you, can you see yourself? Aren't you pretty? I don't really use this palette very much. It might look like I have, but that's because I've dropped it several times and all of the eyeshadow's gone everywhere. I think this one's gonna go because I've had this for years. It's broken, definitely most likely out of date. This is just an empty box. This is a receipt, an empty box, paracetamol, recycle. I've got a beauty blender here and I think this might be my old one. I've got another one somewhere. I think this is the new one. I think. Too Faced Brow Quickie, they sent this to me, but I think it's like the wrong colour for my brows. I've offered it to a few people, like friends, if they wanted it, if it would work for their brows, but I can't find anyone that wants it. But I'll keep this handy because it's a brand new product. I'll keep it in case someone I know wants it. If you know me and you're watching this, do you want that? Too Faced Born This Way foundation and my Illamasqua foundation. That's so deep down in my makeup box because I just don't wear foundation that much anymore. Mostly, to be honest, because I don't have a foundation that I like. This one is the wrong shade for me. This one is the wrong shade for me, I think, and I mix them together to make the right shade, but I just don't like how it looks on me. I just don't like it. But it feels like a waste to throw them away, so I'm gonna keep them just in case, because on video and in photographs it still looks good, but in real life, close up, I just don't really like the way it looks. But if I need to look banging for you guys, they will still come in handy. A lot of this stuff is looking pretty grubby, so I'm gonna give everything a wipe over and then try and organise it reasonably neatly in this. I'm gonna make this my new makeup box. This used to have a bunch of random old stuff in that I didn't use, so I got rid of that, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna make a good makeup box. Though I have a feeling it might still like pile up a bit. I might still have to have a few separate bags and boxes. Like some of it's sort of everyday makeup and some of it's more like if I go to an event or want to be super glam or try something different, then it's like makeup I use less regularly but I still want to keep. This is a brand new mascara that just arrived today. My Lush Eyes Right one, which I really loved. I used that up until I could not scrape any more out of it. I was putting eye drops in it to, like, you know, mix up what was left of the mascara in there, because I really loved it. I love the wand as well. And yeah, it finally ran out. I couldn't get any more out of it, and I was looking around for like some recommendations for good vegan mascaras, and I saw this. It's called Pacifica Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara. I did try and rebuy the Lush one at first, but it was sold out, so snooze you lose, Lush. I'm trying this one instead. I'm wearing this today. It was my first time using it. So far so good, but the wand is so thick. I'll zoom in and show you what it looks like on my lashes. And I'll show you the wand real quick. Like, it's massive. It's so big and chunky. I'll just compare it to the Lush one. That's a pretty big difference. See, some of it's already kind of glooped around the edge here. In terms of the formula itself, I think it seems like a perfectly good mascara. I haven't properly like tested it yet. It's just the middle of the day, first day using it. I was just testing out some contour sticks to see if I wanted to keep them. I tried like doing my nose a little bit. Kind of looks a bit weird. And then the product in one of them went missing. Like, I popped the lid off. Ah, it just did it again. Good God. Because every time I open it, the actual like product part, the stuff that's actually in the tube, just keeps flying out. A big bit came flying out and I wasn't sure where it went. And then I just spotted it. Jeremy, are you alright, buddy? It's in your hair. Let's get that for you. Well, you're a little bit contoured, I'm afraid, but it looks great. Don't worry about it. You look very sleek. Sleeker than before, I'd say, even. What? What about your highlight? Oh, don't be silly, Jeremy, you're a plant. There we go. Most of my everyday makeup all in one box. All these brushes and my sponge and everything I need to wash. Pardon the dirty carpet, by the way. I need to hoover, but there was no point hoovering before I do all this. Then in here I've got makeup that I don't use very often, but it's still in date and perfectly usable, and I might use it at some point. I've got a bunch of stuff to be recycled here. A bunch of old dirty stuff for the bin here, and my box is nearly empty. The last thing, which I'm excited to throw away, to be honest. I got this years and years and years and years ago from eBay. This is the eyeliner that in so many of my makeup videos I used it, and I would always say the same thing, like, I probably shouldn't be using this because I'm pretty sure it's out of date. I'm just going to do my eyeliner, by the way. I'm using this same old crap that I really need to get rid of and replace. This is getting dangerous, like I've had this for years. Sometime not too long ago I just realised how dumb it was that I hadn't just got rid of it and bought a new eyeliner, because they're really not that expensive. There's no need for me to be using one that's so out of date. Godspeed, gross eyeliner. Goodbye. Then here I've just got to put these in like a sort of medicine box. These can go in the bathroom. They're hair scrunchies. It says on the tube, recycle the packaging in your local Lush shops. So I will take that to a Lush store next time I go in one. My brushes are clean. It's really satisfying seeing the colour come out of the brush when you wash them. Before you go, and before I go, I just really quickly wanted to say, this video was inspired by Smashed. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Pronunciation is not my strong point. I discovered her channel recently and I love it, and I was watching a bunch of her videos, and about 5 or 6 months ago she'd made some home improvement vlogs, and I really liked those, and I love home improvement like TV shows and things like that. And it just got me thinking, I'd been doing so much around the house, why hadn't I been filming it? I guess I thought no one would care and it would be really boring, but I love watching it, you know, myself. It's the kind of thing I like. Though unfortunately I've already done a bunch of like massive clear outs and things that you've missed. But yeah, I will link you to her channel down below. Go check her out. She's awesome. She's really cute and I love her accent. Also a quick thank you to my $30 patrons, Lauren Kaya, Maya and Kirsty McDonald, and thank you to all my patrons. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you thought, if you would like to see more of these, or if it was really boring and you don't want to see more of them. I won't be offended. Let me know what you thought and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye. Boop.